The global EV race has never been this intense. Every few months, a new name emerges, promising more range, smarter tech, and futuristic design, but among all of them, one company from China has been quietly rewriting the rulebook of electric innovation. That company is XPeng, and their crown jewel, the G6, is now setting a new benchmark in 2025 and beyond. When XPeng first revealed the G6, it was clear they were aiming straight at Tesla's Model Y. But instead of copying, XPeng decided to evolve, to build something sharper, smarter, and more human. The 2025 XPeng G6 facelift is the result of that evolution. From the very first glance, it feels futuristic, yet grounded in purpose. Its sleek aerodynamic body, continuous LED light bar across the front, and clean curves make it look like a concept car that somehow made it to the real world. The front fascia is sharper, the stance lower, and the design language pure confidence. Every element from the headlights to the body lines has been sculpted not just for beauty, but for performance. Air slips over its body with minimal resistance, boosting range and stability at high speeds. Walk around the back, and you're greeted by a glowing red line that stretches across the width of the SUV. The XPeng logo sits proudly in the middle, subtle yet commanding. It's a design that whispers luxury and screams innovation. Step inside and the transformation continues. The 2025 G6's cabin feels like stepping into the future, but one that's been carefully designed for real people. Soft materials wrap around every corner, while the massive 15-inch center touchscreen floats elegantly above the minimalist dashboard. The instrument cluster is replaced by a crisp digital display, and voice commands respond instantly. Not like those clunky systems we've all struggled with, but like a personal assistant that actually understands you. XPeng's technology isn't just software. It's part of the experience. The G6 learns your habits, your preferred seat position, climate settings, even your music taste. It's the kind of intelligence that quietly adapts, making every drive feel familiar, like the car truly knows you. And let's talk power. Underneath that smooth body, the G6 rides on an *** 800-volt platform ***, a marvel of efficiency and speed. Plug it in, and it goes from 10% to 80% in about 15 minutes. That's coffee break fast. Its dual-motor all-wheel drive setup delivers over 480 horsepower, launching it from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just around 3.9 seconds. But XPeng didn't just chase numbers, they focused on balance. The G6 feels refined, controlled, and built for comfort as much as thrill. It's the kind of car that can quietly glide through city streets, then turn into a beast on open highways. Still, XPeng's ambition doesn't end with the 2025 facelift. They knew the EV world moves fast, and standing still is not an option. That's why, even as the 2025 model gained global attention, XPeng engineers were already testing what they call the 2026 G6 upgrade, an evolution built for global markets. This version doesn't throw away what worked. Instead, it fine-tunes everything that made the 2025 model great. On the outside, the 2026 edition keeps that same elegant silhouette. But look closer, and you'll spot subtle refinements. The headlights are slimmer, the wheels sport a new aerodynamic pattern, and the overall stance feels even more planted. It's like the 2025 model hit the gym and came out sharper. XPeng also tuned the suspension for a smoother, more responsive ride, something you immediately feel on long drives. Every corner, every acceleration feels just right. Inside, the story gets even better. The materials are richer, the stitching finer, and the ambient lighting more dynamic. It reacts to your mood and driving mode, glowing warmer or cooler as you cruise. The sound system, now powered by Dynaudio, fills the cabin with crisp, immersive audio. It's not just listening to music, it's living inside it. And at the heart of it all lies XPeng's pride. The upgraded XNGP 2.0 autonomous driving system. It doesn't just keep you in lane or apply emergency braking. It can navigate city streets, change lanes, park itself, and even adapt to unpredictable urban environments without relying heavily on GPS. XPeng has been training this system, using millions of kilometers of real-world driving data across China. So when it arrives globally, it's not experimental, it's proven, performance-wise. The 2026 model carries the same dual-motor layout, but XPeng's engineers managed to optimize its software mapping. That means smoother acceleration, better traction, and a slightly longer range, around 360 miles per charge. That's not just impressive, that's leadership. Now here's where it gets interesting. The 2025 and 2026 G6 models are technically brothers, but they're built for two different missions. The 2025 G6 is XPeng's *** home champion ***, a car built for the Chinese market, where customers demand innovation, comfort, and value. It's about dominance at home, where XPeng competes head-to-head with BYD, NIO, and Tesla China. The 2025 G6 is XPeng's home champion, a car built for the Chinese market, where customers demand innovation, comfort, and value. It's about dominance at home, where XPeng competes head-to-head with BYD, NIO, and Tesla China. The 2026 G6, on the other hand, is XPeng's global ambassador. It's tuned for European roads, refined for international regulations, and aimed directly at the West's EV heartland. It's more polished, quieter, and fine-tuned for the global luxury SUV audience. Put them side by side, and you can see the story of progress. How a brand once seen as just another Chinese startup has matured into a true competitor. On the world stage, XPeng's evolution is about more than just specs. It's about identity. They're not chasing Tesla anymore. They're building their own path. The G6 symbolizes a new kind of confidence, an EV that doesn't scream for attention, but earns it with quiet sophistication. As XPeng expands globally, their strategy becomes clearer. They're not rushing. They're observing, refining, and releasing with precision. In Europe, the G6 has already impressed early reviewers. The build quality, the driving feel, the way everything just works. It's closing the gap faster than anyone expected. And while Western automakers are still figuring out how to balance cost and innovation, XPeng seems to have found the formula. Affordable luxury wrapped in futuristic tech. That's their winning recipe. The G6 isn't just a car, it's XPeng's global statement. It says, we're ready, and we're here to stay. When you sit inside it, you don't feel like you're in a Chinese EV, you feel like you're in the future, a future where design, intelligence, and performance blend seamlessly into something almost emotional, because every detail, from the stitching on the seats to the animation of the headlights, feels intentional. The G6 doesn't just transport you, it represents a mindset. And that mindset is redefining what made in China means. No longer cheap, no longer imitative. Now it means advanced, premium, and bold. So when you watch the 2025 and 2026 XPeng G6 models together, you're not just seeing two cars, you're witnessing a transformation from ambition to execution. From regional success to global recognition, XPeng has proven that the race for the future isn't just about who got there first, it's about who learned, adapted, and evolved the fastest. The G6 is proof of that evolution, from the streets of Guangzhou to the highways of Europe. This electric SUV carries a story of progress, written in steel, silicon, and innovation. As 2025 rolls on, the G6 remains one of the most balanced electric SUVs on the planet. A perfect harmony between speed, intelligence, and elegance. And with the 2026 upgrade already setting the stage for global dominance, XPeng has made one thing very clear. The future of EVs doesn't just belong to the West anymore. It belongs to the world, and this is just the beginning of the XPeng era. The XPeng G6 2025 to 2026, evolution, precision, and the electric future. Crafted in China, built for the world.